now that was some fantastic chow mein. And before you say that sounded racist, you can ask the waiter how they say it.
Having to explain yourself this much to prove you're not a racist. Also having a family dinner at Panda Express. Sometimes I look at the background of a scene and just glaze over for a few seconds, which is what I was doing while looking at these slip-on shoes, which are suddenly obscured by the appearance of a footstool bar that wasn't animated in the previous frames. The kids seem disappointed that Rick won't play along with teasing Jerry, but how would Rick having robot arms extend from his body not be something interesting for the kids of TikTok to enjoy? Film that shit and get those views. Views are all that matters, baby!
You know, fortune cookies only come true if you eat the cookie first.
Eating your fortune cookie while you still have this much of your entree left on the plate. Also, is that a glass plate? And are they getting served at the table? Episode doesn't know how to Panda Express correctly.
Family time is time well spent. Okay, that's not only empty, it's been disproven.
Beth would be excellent at fortune cookie sins.
You will have sex with your mother.
In bed. Wait, no, I was just gonna add the infamous in-bed gag to someone's fortune. I didn't realize this would be a sex with your mom episode. I was set up by the Rick and Morty writers and you know it. Also, sure, right, it's not an ideal thing to get in a fortune cookie and certainly shocking, but Jerry is speaking at the same volume as when he talked about getting the shits from the zoo earlier and no one in the restaurant reacted to that. Over 4 episodes into the 6th season and we still haven't gotten the Sherlock Holmes episode this scene promises. I am very bothered by the very far from center buttons on Jerry's pajamas.
Jerry, are you seriously asking if I think you're gonna have sex with your mom?
He is, and I really hate that this cliffhanger of a question is actually intriguing me. This is the Who Shot JR of Rick and Morty incest cliffhangers, and unfortunately making cliffhangers plural was not an accident on my part.
Sleepy Gary wasn't real.
Neither are fortune cookies.
I mean, the fortunes in the cookies might not be real, but fortune cookies are indeed real. You can hold them, you can eat them, you can stick your...
Well, yeah, then you should definitely hit that.
Morty raises his arm for a high five before his punchline is delivered, and Summer proactively preps for the high five without knowing if the joke would even be good enough. And now we know that Jerry's familiar with tucking, so he either has no pubic hair or is able to shave very quickly. All things I did not need to know about Jerry. Also, walking into your parents' room at any time without knocking. Even if she's trying to catch her dad doing something embarrassing, this is still a horrible risk. Rick walks this way with a towel over his shoulder, then this way with 3 rolled towels a second later. And here he comes by with another set of folded towels. You know he's not doing house chores. Now all I care about is what 7 moisture-absorbing pieces of fabric could possibly be needed for.
Okay, I'm just as likely to shit a balloon as I am to become a dolphin.
Things overheard at the D&D table while reviewing the chaos table calculations somehow make their way into the script. Why is this person holding a tray of food as if they're going on a lunch break when the store is closed and currently under attack?
I'm gonna take the truck in exchange for not turning you in.
I'm gonna sit in the convenience of the fortune cookie truck that just happens to be in the back.
And now we're being retina scanned?
Maybe somebody knows the answer to this, but I don't. So I'm sitting while Jerry would need to have his eyes closed for the retina scan, but Rick would not.
You can't crack a smile? Oh, yeah, you're worried about doing it with your mom. Okay, fair enough.
It sure is nice for the company to showcase torture in the adjacent conference room. You know, to be sure that our infiltrating duo can see the positive and negative impacts of the cookies without having to walk more than a few feet.
Use the emergency fortunes. You'll have great success in a fight.
The cookie designed for an emergency is fight-related? What if the emergency had been a fire? If the security guard fought the fire with water, would that have fulfilled the wish? And if the wishes can be fulfilled by a more vague approach, couldn't Jerry's wish be completed with a game of poker that ends with Jerry tossing the table and exclaiming, "You me, Mom"?
Hate crawling through a fucking air vent.
Maybe try going forward through the air vents? That makes it much, much easier. Why is the creepy alien handler touching the wish list with bare skin and also using this grabber thing as if it's important to not touch the paper with his fingers? I'm just trying to make sense of something simple that I can understand while the episode derails into portals and alien poop, which I do not understand.
Fortune cookies are alien poop.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would buy this on a shirt, and I'm sure that is a sin.
Does the alien want that? It's not exactly what I'd call a sentient species.
A man knows.
So let me get this straight. This guy wants to f*** an alien the proper way, so he creates a your mom cookie in hopes that someone will come and investigate a highly secure evil corporation and accidentally their way to the secret area to discover the exploitation of an alien creature, which would trigger an empathetic response and encourage them to free the alien and the dirty man, allowing them to f*** in harmony forever?
Your friends picked me up in a limousine.
Being so impressed with the luxury of the car that picks you up from the airport that you're able to ignore the multiple semi-automatic weapons pointed at your back. For someone striving to be the most successful businesswoman in the world, this company sure is leaving a lot of profit on the floor. Literally.
Come on and f*** already.
At this point, I'm pretty sure Rick and Morty's simply trying to title my sex tape. But I'm not that easy. Actually, yes, I am.
I just used a dark web account to hack Goldman Sachs, remove trillions of dollars, and purchase everything your company offers. Congratulations! You're officially the most successful businesswoman on Earth.
See, this is why I strongly suggest defining what success means to you before you start on a project. In this case, Rick's sudden definition of success fulfills the cookie's prophecy rather than her version of success. Totally avoidable.
I see that I've romanticized a wild animal, the same way Margaret Howe did when she jerked off that dolphin in the 1960s.
I mean, there's no way that actually happened. Oh, for the love of why are there pictures? So this guy's guts get sucked out of his body, but Rick's guts aren't sucked out of his ass. And I guess I just don't understand how much of Rick is robot or human and how that impacts his immortality. It's a super good thing that Rick packed the nano laser printer in his arm cannon this morning and thought ahead to build the cookie ammunition chambers in the first place. What a champ. We should all strive to be more like Rick.
God damn it.
I think God has indeed damned this show. Damned it straight to hell where we TVSins freaks are prodding it with our dingy pitchforks and having a blast. Thank you, God, for sending it to us. Jerry's mother is held in a gynecological exam position by her right ankle alone and her left leg isn't being sucked backward. She should have a broken pelvis.
You think to yourself, what the hell, I'll just eat some trash.
You know, fortune cookies only come true if you eat the cookie first.
You sure that doesn't sound right?
You're gonna be eaten by a big greasy monster. Have a nice day.
Why are you dressed like Morty?
That guy in a little coat. That guy in a little coat.
These are 2 shoe boxes.
What's in the box?
Pain.
Can I just tell you which box I would put my penis in?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Ship, favorites playlist, track 1.
I'm going to do a terrific show today, and I'm going to help people because I'm good enough